So
Then
this category has quadrupled, basically.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think after this podcast, every single developer will start to make an interactive story
wait a
genre
second.
game.
Netflix should, like, dude.
Yeah, Netflix
like,
should absolutely, yeah.
Ugh.
And like this is how it all started, because I started working with Hooked a little bit, and then Parag mentioned all these different like apps. Like, can you check this? Like, I was like, yeah. What kind of creatives they're running at the moment, just like, you know, to get inspiration. And I started looking into these, like, what the fuck.
This is a no bullshit gaming show where we talk about games and their revenue in great detail, powered by our ad monetization, game design, and user acquisition triple threat expertise. Welcome to the 2.5 Gamers, the unfiltered truth served with a side of giggles. Let's not forget this is a 4 a.m. conference discussion vibe, so let's not take it too seriously. Tune in now and stay 2.5 steps ahead of the gaming industry.
Where's your shades?
It's shades. I don't have the glasses. Hey, hello everybody. Welcome.
Oh,
Jesus Christ!
Get out of here, Matej.
Come on.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Matej has been fired because he doesn't have any sunglasses, because today we have a very special episode.
Matej with grandpa glasses.
Grandpa glasses. Yeah, I don't want to be grumpy grandpa. We have one in the industry. That's enough. That's enough. So
What are we talking about today?
So
No, you need to do your intro. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Welcome. My name is Matej Lancaric,
I'm Felix Braberg.
I'm Jakub Remiar.
and we are your hosts, and we are uncovering the hidden gems of the industry. And today we are going to talk about. I mean, I joked about this last episode. Is it the bird? Is it the plane? It's Superman. But is it an app or is it a game? I would say it's an app with a lot of gaming features, which is making 23 million a month.
It's a game.
In IIP, right? It's a game.
It's a game.
With the name of a Reelshort. And
It's not Matej's hip hop nickname.
It's not my absolutely no. But could be. No, I think your mind will be blown. As with the previous episodes, like, this is gonna be absolutely insane.
Yep.
Insane.
Wow. And that's why I'm wearing these clothes, because it's from a Chinese company and they're making so much money. So
It's like the Reelshort even
You
got
can
their.
have gold-plated shirts.
The thing is, like, look, it's a short form video streaming app specializing in serialized dramas, and it has its own Wikipedia page. It's like, if you have a
course.
Wikipedia page, it's fucking crazy. It's absolutely. Do you want to do it?
do the intro, and then we go to ads, and then we do UA.
Yeah, time's up. Bullshit ends here. Let's go to the numbers.
Yeah. This is gonna be really interesting.
Okay, so why are we talking about this thing in the first place? Because it's fucking making a killing. It's doing. Sorry, this is active users.
Still, almost 2 million active users.
Almost 2 million.
Not so bad.
Yeah, it's doing something like 700 to whatever 800K a day. Dollars.
In on mobile.
IIP only on mobile
Only on
and
mobile.
only
Yeah.
IIP only, and we'll
Yes.
get to that.
Yeah.
Download wise, it also has a pretty serious scale where I don't know what happened here, but currently it's doing something like 200K downloads a day. This thing was
I know what
soft
happened
launch
there.
in
It was in
like
some of the articles as well. Like, it was almost on. It was almost most downloaded game in the US. It was I think it was top 2 above TikTok, even above
really?
TikTok.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
So this
Insane.
thing is on a run rate to make either $250 million or close to 300 or 400, depending on how they scale in the first year. Which is nuts.
So for those not watching the chart, this has been soft launch August 10, 2022, and started scaling somewhere
Soft
July.
launch. Jesus.
Oh, no, but like this is soft launch. you see it.
Yeah.
No.
I know.
Last year, July, it started scaling, or let's say you can see how it kind of gradually goes up and up and up. and then it really went from inflection point somewhere here in like May this year, I would say.
I would say June-ish. June, they
somewhere
started
there.
adding more channels and really
Yeah.
like new stories, which we're gonna get into
Yeah.
as well.
My gold shirt doesn't even look stupid anymore because these guys are ruling the roost.
Yeah. So if we look at the category that, let's say, Sensor Tower puts this app in, this just gets more and more interesting because the game is game. It's not even categorized as a game because it's under film and television streaming. And if we go to
And
this
categories
chart,
entertainment.
yeah, if you go into the chart, the first leader of the category is Disney Plus.
Oh shit.
Right, out there with like 100 million a month. Then you have HBO with like 60 mil a month. Then you have WeTV Asian and local dramas with 55
Ooh.
million.
And you don't have Netflix on this because they do payments
have.
outside of the App Store, right? Or there it
You
is.
have.
There
Yeah.
is Netflix.
If you
but
go by
small.
if you go by downloads, Netflix is in the second with like 13 mil, and the first one short max, watch dramas and show.
It's because
That's the
Netflix makes you pay outside of the app, right? So that's why.
Netflix
Yeah,
kind of
Yeah.
that's what Netflix does.
But if you
Yeah.
go back in the revenues, it's also like there is Dramabox, Reelshort. I can see it in the middle of the
Yeah,
graph.
so Dramabox
then
and
there is
Reelshort are somewhere here between Hulu
Yeah.
and the short max and Netflix.
Netflix.
Revenue. Yeah, there's a lot of like Asian stuff here that
But these streamers have been around for so long as well,
Yeah.
right? Like it's crazy.
So this is interesting. Like why this is here? Probably because it looks like an app. It doesn't look like a game.
Exactly. It
we-
looks like a streaming app as well.
Yeah, like it's a game. It's an app. It's a money making machine.
Yeah. it's a money printer.
Do you like my
Basically
shirt,
money
Remo? Do you like my shirt?
Of course.
Why
So
do I-
I
why
think
don't
that,
I
like this is
have
the
the
theme
shirt?
of this year that we have these things where it looks like an app, but it uses like game stuff, and yeah, so definitely it's a game for everyone wondering like if like it's not. Yeah, it is. The company
game.
behind it, yeah, the Crazy Maple Studios is a veteran studio in the interactive storytelling genre. Because
Wait. Well, let's pause. Who remembers the Crazy Maple Story and the game they made, which is the listeners.
I always block it.
what,
Clients.
chapters,
Chapters, yeah,
chapters. So
Chapters
if you
was
go
the
back,
Chapters was the last entrant to the big 2 or 3 by the time, which was episodes and choices, and Chapters I think went the last.
yes, and then they become top 1.
Yeah, and then they become top 1. Yeah,
Which is
so
insane, even more.
yeah, we get to Dramabox later, but yeah, Chapters still had like peak during that period somewhere like I think after the big pull of the episodes and choices, which was mainly pulled like 2018-19,
Yeah, but
and
then
the
was
peak
COVID
for
and all of the fun happened.
yeah, interactive story market actually pretty searched pretty much during COVID. Yeah, so the
Exactly,
peak
yeah.
you can see here, like this is like right after COVID, like April 2020.
Oh yeah, exactly. Like
So went on peak, and it's still kind of stable, like doing like 90k, 100k a day, IIP only. So that's still like
They have a shitload of ads as well.
pretty big punch.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah, I think I have the gameplay here. So you
It's exactly the same as Reelshort.
exactly
Close.
because same know-how. No, it's the same.
Yeah.
Actually, some of the things you can even do in Reelshort that you can do here, like what I'm just going to show, where you were able, for instance, here to choose an outfit for the girl with hard currency, and it's always like the nice outfit costs like a lot of hard currency, and then your shitty free choice costs nothing because it's shitty. So,
but as we go through the whole like history of everything, then I'm gonna ask one important question. If you realize like what exactly like how everything is connected.
yeah, like mindfuck questions at the end, please.
Yes.
I have a couple as well.
Yeah. So moving on. So we now know that Crazy Maple Story had this, like let's say,
Crazy Maple Studio.
Crazy Maple Studio. Sorry, had this know-how of where we are.
Chapters.
Interactive story genre.
Yeah.
Interactive
Yeah.
story genre know-how. Let's call it that. If we look at the category currently, it's being completely obliterated by the guys that are making Love and Deep Space, which is actually making something like
27.
I think where we are.
It's
Here we
like
are.
a social casino where Slotomania is just dominating from
Yeah, but you need to say.
It's making around 30 mil a month.
Yes, but you have to say from which countries.
It's yeah. Of course, it's China.
Exactly.
Because where we are too many tabs, shit. Yeah, here we are. Of course, it's from China because the studio behind this app, drumroll, is the guys that did Love Nikki.
Of course.
Yeah, so they know what they're doing, and
it's
yeah, of course,
60% from China.
63%
Yeah, well,
China,
but it's still like
10% US. 10%
yeah, not
US,
bad.
That's okay. The kicker here is that instead of a 2D visual novels, this is completely 3D, and it
absolutely
has
amazing.
gachas.
Absolutely
You
amazing.
see?
Yeah.
So I guess we'll do a separate episode on this somewhere later because
no,
this
please,
is
no.
yes, we will because
no.
this just released this year, man.
I know.
This
but still,
just
it's
released
China
this.
only. I mean,
It's not China only.
almost China.
Let's
only.
not talk about it now. We can talk about it later.
Okay.
Anyway.
It's like look, all these like shark fins, stabilizing shark fins.
Anyway,
Just to see,
this is the whole like Alex Studio kind of portfolio where you see like the red is Love Nikki, then like two more of these interactive things, and now they really blew up this year. So we should definitely talk about it later.
Absolutely.
If we look at chapters, sorry, not chapters. If you look at choices, as I said, they had their prime somewhere in like 2017, 2019. Same, I think, will go for where we are episodes.
Yeah. I mean, it's still
2018, 19. That's there, but still, episodes makes like
not bad, 50K per day. Yeah,
a day.
there's also shit tons of ads.
Choices makes like 30K a day. So choices is from Nexon. Episodes is from
Choices Pixelberry Studio and then Nexon afterwards.
Yeah, bought by Nexon, right?
Yeah.
And episodes is Pocket Gems.
Yes.
Okay.
Episode. I always call them episodes, but it's episode.
Yeah.
Only.
So back to the drama box thing. So actually, there is another app that is / game that is very similar to the game that we're talking today, which is called Drama Box, which, if I understand correctly, is the direct competitor here. Yeah, it's exactly the
same color as well.
Also, same revenue.
Yeah, you search when you search for a Reelshort in App Store, first comes Drama Box. Seriously.
So should we be covering Drama Box instead of Reelshort then, or is it the same company?
No, it's not.
It's a different company.
It's Story Matrix, and my guess is that we just don't know who is the original developer because it's just this one app / game on the portfolio.
It's gonna be something.
So it's like, Machine Zone's old days, like Epic Action, Epic War, Epic Heroes, whatever accounts. But it's still like from start of this year, it scaled from something like 100K a day to again like 800K a day.
Don't worry, it's gonna have some. It's gonna have its own spot in the episode list at some point in the future.
And currently, it's completely breaking it because it's doing like 700K downloads.
Yeah, they heard they heard we are gonna talk about Reelshort, and it started scaling.
It's pumping you away.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I hate these guys.
So
we need to get their attention.
Where are they from? You think it's China as well?
My guess is
we'll see. If we do a research on drama box, we will see and we will hear.
Yeah.
So
let's go back to Reelshort. Let's actually go to Reelshort's actual gameplay.
So what is this all about? Reelshort is actually in the first creatives day at the end, like they said, download this app and watch movies. It's Reelshort. I was like, fucking hell! Like this is amazing.
Yeah, so let's just first run through the UI and then we can talk about actual gameplay mechanics and stuff like that. So you have the home button, which literally looks like Netflix. Like I think it's very, very close to the Netflix setup of you have stuff that is trending, you have stuff that you keep.
It's the same color scheme. It's built.
It's basically
like
yeah, like that you continue watching. Very, very, as Felix mentioned, same UI visual. New releases coming soon. Then some categories that are recommended, trending, and so on and so forth. And there's like shit ton of content. It's like a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot
of content. Then we go for you, which is literally something like TikTok, where it plays trailers of the things that algorithm think you should kind of watch and stuff like that. Then there's your library, where like whatever stuff you put there. Then there's the rewards, which is the
I'll
main.
go into that, man. Don't need to do that.
Yeah, we'll go
Yeah.
into that.
Yeah.
Let's say main source of soft currency. And then there's profile, which is just like some setting stuff, some coupons or invite codes, blah, 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 blah. Not that important. What's really important in the rewards one, they run a very sophisticated cross promo, which looks like an offer wall, but it's not an offer wall.
It's a
but I
cross
guess-
promo on steroids. I told you,
Yeah.
it's just cross
Yeah.
promo on steroids, absolutely, and it's so clever because this game has all the installs in the fucking world.
Yeah.
And the thing is, you click download now, you don't even need to leave this app.
Yeah.
It's down. You get the app.
Download
Download
the
from
background.
Reelshort. Download from Reelshort is really
Yeah,
important
yeah,
here.
yeah. If you want, you can go to the store, but if you just click download, it's just gonna download right away.
Yeah.
It's so smooth.
And
Yeah,
it's relevant, and
Yeah,
it's the
yeah.
same audience, and it's so clever. Like, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. So
Checks all the
a-
boxes.
as we covered the monetization stuff from chapters, interactive visual genre monetizes based on you being able to progress in the story either completely, like if you even are able to like watch the next content, or by having these, like you just saw, premium choices which alter the story based to your liking, because it's like better visuals, better choices, or better whatever.
All
like,
these half-naked men. I love
Yeah,
it.
yeah,
Like
yeah, of
start
course.
playing
Like, it is a
chapters and there's,
typical, like,
yeah,
Vampires, Twilight, 50 Shades of Grey,
exactly.
CEO,
All from
Billionaires.
Wish. Oh no,
Yeah.
all from Temu. All from Temu.
From Temu.
Yeah, from Temu.
Exactly. See, like here we are. Kiss him first, 17 gems. Let Shane kiss my cheek, 12 gems. Refuse to kiss him, 0.
No,
There
yeah.
we go.
But you don't. Of course, it's important.
So how Reelshort does it is like I think it's like pretty same setup.
Kiss him
but
first,
the-
Remo. What are you doing?
the-
Kiss him.
I found actually 3 type of formats for the stories that they run there.
Yeah.
So if we go into, let's say, this one, so yeah, this is like a Witcher one. There's a list, and there's like 1 minute episodes
Yeah.
that you can go and follow, and you see I have some locked there, which means I either need to spend soft currency if I get there, or
watch.
real money,
Watch an ad.
or
Watch an
watch an ad, which you can watch 5 per day, and yeah, we'll get more into it
7.
with Felix.
No, even more.
We'll
I'll
get
get
to
into
it.
that
As I
later,
said.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can do that, and it's literally segmented into these parts. Some stories are unlocked like 3 recommended when you start the game are unlocked like until 15 chapter to give you a little bit more content, but usually all these others that you pick from the list takes like 7-8 episodes free, and then it's like 7 minutes basically, and then you start this train of unlocking stuff, which is like 62 chapters pretty much.
Which is
That's
60
typical.
minutes to 90 minutes.
Yeah, something like that. This is a non-interactive one where it pretty much goes, and that's it. There's no interaction. You just watch, and you need to unlock those. This is like the base type. Then there's the one where algorithm, recommended algorithm all the way. Then I found this
Love
like very, very interesting one. I guess it's some kind of old format probably because it has this kind of original tag within the episodes where if you go into it, it's literally like just
a full
2
feature
things.
movie. Yeah.
Yeah, like trailer and full feature movie. And if you go to full feature movie, it just says preview for
Unlock.
6 minutes,
Yeah.
and then you need to unlock it through an ad. But the ad unlocks the whole movie. And the whole movie is actually like 1.5 hour.
Yeah,
basically,
that's
for
pretty
one
old.
ad.
That's pretty old.
So my guess that they were testing some formats before and just left the content in the app because this seems like an old format.
I
And
mean,
then
you have
comes,
content. Like, why would you delete it
Yeah,
from
why
the
would
app?
you delete it?
Yeah,
Exactly.
yeah.
because there's more content for users.
Yeah.
And then we come to the actual most interesting shit, like captured and bound by my CEO.
Which is the best episode? Like, yeah, this one.
Easy, really.
Man,
Yeah,
you're gonna go back.
so-
It's the chapter before. They've already been invited.
I'll
It's
get
the
it, I'll
scene
get it.
before.
Just saying. This
Ingrid is
literally
being rude.
this literally puts a warning there that you can alter the story and have different choices.
That's,
if
by
we-
the way, that's perfect because everybody wants to do it.
Yeah, exactly. So this is the typical interactive story genre setup that we see with choices, episodes, and chapters. So if we go, for instance, into, I think, chapter 9, was it?
Yeah, 9.
Chapter 9. So if we go to chapter 9, blah, 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 something,
God, it's rich and
something,
powerful.
blah, blah, blah. And then comes this prompt,
Yes,
choice
it's
coming
choice you
in
want.
3
He would
seconds.
never want you.
Yeah, and then you get stuff like show off my ring for 56 soft currency or ignore her.
Yeah.
Again.
Dude, Remo, I
Hmm?
just realized because I just showed off my ring before this episode and it was 75 for me.
Ooh.
Whoa. That is wild.
Yeah.
I guess
there
you
we
spent
go.
before, right? And you made the choice for soft currency.
I watched all the ads already, so maybe
Or-
that's why they increase it
Yeah,
because I can have more currency.
Maybe.
Exactly.
That is
Maybe.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
I
is
need
great.
to talk about this one. Yeah, so you
Yeah.
can do that. The thing is that you can also replay the stuff there because, for
Where did
instance,
you
I
go?
know
Like, why did you choose?
I need to go into the list and I'll show you.
Oh, okay.
So I think there's this episode 13 where we like need to whatever pick some dress or like the CEO wants to pick some dress for us, blah blah blah. And yeah, so the sexy dress I already unlock,
Of course.
and then a cute dress, which is a free one. So you can actually go and replay these things, and it will change what will happen. Like a literally different movie will play.
Yeah, of course. I mean, if it's a different choice, then it's a different ending or like a different story.
And
behind it.
then we'll go to the master setting, which I think is the real big kicker that these guys pull off, which is if we go to my last episode here. Yeah. So it says I cannot continue because I need to, again, unlock it. So the choices here are 5 ads per day, come back in like next day.
10
Unlock now
hours.
with like weekly VIP subscription or soft currency, which I don't have enough. And then this small setting that says auto unlock next episode. What this does is that if you have soft currency on your balance and you're watching something, it automatically drains your soft currency and just gives you the next chapter without even you knowing.
Don't worry about it.
Amazing.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Carrie,
It's
Don't worry
auto
about it.
unlock.
Don't
Yeah,
And
worry
you know what's best about it? That if you, for instance, go into their TikTok recommendation algorithm here and you just finish watching a trailer, it starts actually playing the episodes and it starts going and going
Oh,
and
wow.
going.
It starts charging you. The
Yes.
soft currency. Amazing.
Wait, not chart. It's like soft currency, right? Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, soft
sure,
currency,
still.
of
Yeah.
course. Man, amazing.
Yeah, of course.
Amazing. Like the interactive genre monetization put to another level. Really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. On steroids. Like this, everything is on steroids. And if you think about it, all these like types of content, you know, where is it coming from? It's
China.
everything from chapters. It's just with real people.
It's real chapters. Chapters in real
They-
world. Yeah.
Yeah, the if you mean like the how is it called? The themes.
Themes and stories and everything.
Yeah. The themes and the like the tropes and the stereotypes is exactly the same thing that was trending in episode choices and chapters,
Exactly,
which is
yeah.
again these like CEOs, vampires, whatever like
yeah.
Roman stuff, hidden pregnancies, blah
Yeah,
blah blah. Like
You
there's
can
even
also-
like hidden identity category, like my sugar-coated mafia boss.
but
Let's just get to ads right now, and then we can ask some big meta questions before we do UA because this is
Okay,
this is
okay.
mind blowing, right? So
Yeah.
Because but wait, one thing before you continue, like there was this article in like coming from 2021. There's the author of some of the stories. Like basically, I think she said I signed a deal, like 4-book deal with Crazy Maple Studios to launch their brand new apps to these type of audience.
yeah.
It's like bring fictional stories to life. It's just crazy. And then they I think you kind of you have it there. You missed the point with Kiss, read and write romance novels and everything, because it was chapters, and then it was Kiss of like novel reading like books, so you could read all these stories. And now they brought the stories to actually life, like she said there.
Yeah. I know. I would forget. So they have a very robust web interface.
Yes,
Yes,
which is
that's what I
basically the
forgot.
same.
Yeah, which is basically the same. So if you go into some of these stories and you
You
kind
just
of
go to pay.
you just go to pay, no
PayPal.
ads, no
PayPal,
ads. Yeah,
PayPal, or credit card. Thank you very much. Buy 30%.
Yeah.
exactly. So fucking amazing execution. And Matej even found out this like Time article.
Yeah.
Where like it's literally in a list of Time's 100 most influential companies of
2024.
2024.
Yeah.
Scroll down.
Yeah, scroll down, and the kicker is that the CEO mentioned that, it pretty much describes the app and stuff like that. But blah blah blah. One show which might have 60 to 90 short episodes, as we showed there, costs an average 300K to produce.
So it's one.
And now start counting.
Yeah. Start counting. Yeah.
Yeah. But it's still like a fraction of what they're going to make in their first year, right? It's
exactly.
Nuts.
Yeah. It's nothing.
Matej,
Like they're
is
making
it profitable?
the revenue of
Absolutely.
like one show a day.
Is it profitable? Absolutely yes. Absolutely yes.
Oh,
every day, every week,
step.
yeah. Seal of approval, seal of profitability. Right. Absolutely yes.
All right. So
okay, Felix,
if you go in here, so this is there's basically 13 rewarded ad placements that you can really watch per day. One extra, I guess, if you watch the full feature movies, but it's so far hidden. I wouldn't even count that.
3 placements.
Yes, 3 placements, but 13 rewarded ad opportunities per day, right? So the first one is the return. So it's like your incentive to come back and press here, return tomorrow. Basically, you press here the coin, you have to watch one, and then it scales if you keep coming back every day. Then
and you double that for ad.
Yeah. Then if you scroll down, you have the watch ads. It's 7 that you can come here and watch for coins. The real clever thing is they gradually increase the value of the coins. So it's 40 coins for the last 7th impression, and it's 15 for the first one. So it gradually increases, which is super clever. Then also they have in when you're watching episodes and you're running out of currency, if you want to make a choice, if you want to unlock content, that's when you can watch up to five ads per day, right? So I don't really know where to handicap this, but I can tell you that if they get 13 rewarded ad impressions per day,
which
on
they
70,
definitely get.
Yeah, I think so. It's probably closer to the higher end, right? So I would definitely say, let's say 13 at 70% ad viewer rates. That means that they are earning in the States about 110K a day only from the States. But if you go to your chart and split it by country, which is also what I thought when I first opened this app, like this is going to be massive in Indonesia and Malaysia. They love drama like this.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
But this is
users.
This is still 70%.
Still 70%
revenue from US.
China's but go to active users. Mm-hmm. Go to active users.
And then,
Okay, so the US,
Philippines, Indonesia Brazil, there we go. Yeah, you're right.
So basically, the eCPM is going to be super high in the US. Everyone knows this. And then probably in the rest is a lot lower. So in total, I think they're making around 180, 190K a day in ads, which is
not
20. So it's basically 20%.
1 million a day altogether.
Yeah.
Or even more.
So basically, it's basically 65 mil extra a year. But basically, I don't really know how to handicap this. So like if we say that they're watching maybe let's say 7 ads on average per day instead, that's like 100K a day. And then that would be 12% of our revenue.
Yeah, that's what I would say.
35 mil a year, right? So it's definitely between 35 and 70, somewhere there, right?
Do you think there are some live ops in it?
Oh, I didn't see much.
Wait.
I saw one thing, which was exactly when I was trying to understand like what happened, and I'm in this like July last year, and then they had 15-day event, Reelshort matched with a billionaire. So basically, and I can view the details, I guess.
Are you looking Game Refinery?
No, I'm looking up analytics. New season. So yes, there is. I wouldn't say it's like a regular live ops, but they have different seasons.
It's just a matter of time before they start doing live ops.
It's just content, man. I think it's just content. Yeah. New content.
So let me finish my part here.
See this one? This is also super clever.
Yeah.
The shows that are not released yet and they're just teased, you can earn coupons on that, which means you pretty much sign up. Skip it. Basically, skip it.
Kind of.
Because you get like 3 chapters out of it. So you skip ads.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I looked at their app.txt file, and there's basically I like the only thing I have to say about this is that it looks like they have the perfect admon setup for 3 years ago because they have 3 networks listed. So basically, it's exactly what works. Because networks change. Like what Matej is spending on now is not the same as 3. It's the same in admon, right?
Yeah.
So like right now, like the only thing that's weird is that they have Ad Colony, HyperMX, and Tapjoy. And these networks don't perform, like HyperMX kind of performs in America, especially in Q4, but they're mainly non-US, right? So that doesn't really make sense to me. Then also Ad Colony, they haven't scaled on any one of my apps
Ad
above 4%.
Is quite like, that's like ancient history, basically.
Yeah, and then also Tapjoy, which like...
I know why it's Tapjoy, because I saw a case study, chapters Unity, the CPE.
So just legacy from previous games.
Chapters.
So the most interesting thing here, that what it actually did is that I looked up some competitor companies and I put in all of their as TXT files into ChatGPT because I'm a smart admon manager.
Ooh.
And I looked up what the top ones in terms of downloads are getting and what networks they're missing. And the main ones are Bidmachine and Mobi. So that's one they publish.
Absolutely in this Indonesian, Indian.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
gonna absolutely slay, right? That's basically also a good trick because I could see here as well. You could even ask ChatGPT to like summarize the other like companies' lines and tell you which ones are listed the most time.
ChatGPT can do. Nice.
Exactly.
Welcome to the AI world.
Exactly. But yeah, I would definitely say like work with Bidmachine, work with Mobi as well. Makes complete sense for this type of geobase. That's going to improve it a lot. They probably are also working with Moloko because I saw a lot of Moloko ads, and I think they're doing a lot of UA on Moloko as well.
Well, I didn't see a lot. They're doing UA everywhere now.
Yeah, they're making so much money they have to, right?
Yeah, anyway, absolutely.
Yeah, so yeah, anywhere between 35 mil to 70 mil a year in ads. The interesting I wanted to say though is this offer wall or like this cross promo they have. Imagine if they turned that into their offer wall, like basically selling that, like. That's super interesting.
I was thinking about this exactly. Like, would it be worth the same? Because now you're kind of like doing this like cross promo steroids and just moving.
My guess is that this does shit.
No, dude, you see how many coins you can get, and it's really like
just a number, man. There's no.
I've managed a lot of offer walls, right? So if you like talk to Tapjoy or if you talk to Digital Turbine or any of these like top offer walls, a good like opt-in rate to visit the offer wall is 10%. So, and if you get 5% of that, like 5% of overall users interacting with the offer wall, that's like really good. So I think it's performing better than you think.
How much more money they could do on top of on this? Like how much more money? Is it $1 million a month? Is it 10 million a month?
So I calculated it, but it's not really truthful because I know you're going to ask. So because I only know what it's like for earnings for like a publisher, but I don't know how much these companies are making on the UA side. So I don't know how much like a Tapjoy or like these people are making because you get really high bonuses for offer walls, like crazy high. So I think the margins are really high. So if I was a publisher and if I was putting it here, I handicapped the eCPM in the US at $300 and worldwide at 80. So basically that means that if I was a publisher doing this, I would probably be earning anywhere between 7 to 14 million a year. I mean, as a publisher. But if I'm the company doing it, selling the UA, that's where you get the margin, right? That's where you probably would earn a shit ton more, probably like triple or quadruple that figure, right?
Which is basically their like 2 months of revenues. Which
I mean that's like half of their 6 months of their overall ad revenue. But I don't know how big that number is because I don't know the profit margins.
Ad revenue.
But like I'm hearing rumors that these offer wall companies, some of them are on like $500 million run rates. So like,
no, I wanted to say like now the hype is real. I mean, I had the talk about this Dub Fest like 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago, like the rewarded play kind of offer wall / whatever missed play like UA channels. It's definitely growing like crazy. Yeah, and there is instead of one, there's like 20 of them now. Yeah, and if you do this on like the gaming studio side, and I'm pretty sure like a Chinese company is not afraid to make money. So in a different way.
I mean, look at this, right?
Sure.
in a very different way. So if you wanna, squeeze the players a little bit more, I can see this happening. But what I'm really, it's like I don't really understand. Like this is exactly like what Netflix should do.
Yes.
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 Exactly what
Yes.
Netflix
It's
should
like
do.
Netflix. What the fuck are you thinking?
Yeah, it's like, hey guys, like you should wake up. Like all these like Netflix games, like you have these like cross-promo steroids, and also like the stories and all like the whole monetization behind it. Like this is like, hey, it's
Why
like,
are you paying developers to make the best mobile game in the world? That's
Without
not related to your core.
monetization.
Yeah.
That's not related to your core business. And then you have this.
Yeah, you have this, and it's not only one example. It's like 5 at least, making shit ton of money. It's like, come on, guys. Like, is it really
That hard to spot.
Yeah, exactly. I guess it is hard to spot because, like, honestly, it's October 2024.
But
Have
they
you
probably
heard about this
spotted
before?
because it's before them in their category.
Yes, they should know. I mean, they should know.
Before you mentioned this, I'd never heard of this.
Exactly, that's what I was like.
Blown away when I basically went through my Bound CEO storyline, and I'm like, whoa.
It's like, come on, like nobody was actually talking about it. It's like, how is this even possible?
There's nothing on YouTube. There's only content that they put out themselves. There's no one talking about this.
But it's literally just interactive story genre on steroids. That's it.
Yeah,
It's a game. This is not an app. It's a game.
Yeah, give me the
I need
the
to see
screen.
these creatives. But the interesting
It's
thing
like,
I also
I
wanted to
have
say
one-
about the offer wall as well was like, imagine if this becomes a trend, because like the laws of big numbers, right? Like let's say they start making $1 billion a year, which probably will happen. Like, and they have a lot of users. Like,
Yeah, but they have
you
2
know-
million active users. Is it 2 million enough? I mean, I guess it is. And I'm pretty sure like if they monetize like hell, which they are, they want to get 10, 15, 20% more on top of this, which becomes interesting, I guess. But how did we even get into this? Which is always a great backstory. So,
wait, do I need the sunglasses for this?
I don't think so, but I'm.
Okay.
Let's see
Or
if
the
I
Mount
can.
Everest of cash.
Mount Everest.
Yeah.
I
Correctly.
then I reset the zoom because there was this. So look, so we are going back actually to
Back in time.
2017. 17. Jakub was making a VR game back
No.
then.
2017 I was making a match 3 game. A click to
Even
match
better.
game.
Even better.
My
I
first
was-
free-to-play game.
Yeah, it's like
I was selling ads.
yeah, it's like it's coming. Look. So 2016, 17. So and then you see here, it's episode, choices, and hooked. What is hooked? Hooked is I think the main inspiration for Reelshort as well, because they started with the chat fiction, different like romance, horror stories, and stuff like this. It's exactly like what we saw here. So Reelshort took inspiration from Hooked and just scaled it like fucking 20 times. So we're looking at this, and they started making like, I don't know, 700K per month, then 1 million, like they literally like made until this point like almost 70 million.
But
And
it took
then-
8 years to get to this point.
Wait, no, not. I mean, not 8 years, because then they scaled down. Oof, yeah. I mean, they started scaling down. Then chapters kind of started to scale again. Oh, not again. Started to scale actually. The thing is, like, we get hooked. Like the original creator of this app, like he said, they started kind of looking into different projects, and then they just put this down. And then like Reelshort just kind of started like doing this.
So
Then-
this
think
category has quadrupled, basically.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think after this podcast, every single developer will start to make an
Yeah,
interactive story
wait a
genre
second.
game.
Netflix should, like, dude.
Yeah, Netflix
like,
should, absolutely, yeah. And like this is how it all started, because I started working with Hooked a little bit, and then Parag mentioned all these different like apps. Like, can you check this? Like, I was like, yeah, what kind of creatives they're running at the moment, just like, you know, to get inspiration. And I started looking into this, like, what the fuck moment happened like immediately. I was like, hey guys, you know, like we should definitely talk about this because it's insane. It's insane what these companies are doing. And
I'm
then
assuming it's dramatic.
yeah, of course it's
I
dramatic. And
ban
then
most of these apps in my games that I manage.
then I remembered I was actually working with the Galata novels and audiobooks like back in the days. I think it was like 2021, 20, something like this. Which
Back in the days, you mean that at the height of COVID?
Kind of. That's already back in the days. So if you look at this chart, like the guy that was making 2 million a month, and I was doing some like weird werewolf creatives for them. I was like, I guess like it's fine. I didn't really pay attention to this that much. But it was kind of growing. But now with these like all chapters still making 3 million in April 2023, and Reelshort is starting to scale. And Hooked already got half that 80k, but still now makes like 60k. Anyway, but then what started to happen with Reelshort is, by the way, we should go back in time also and check the chapters as the top one interactive story game into April 2020, which they scaled and overtook the place, which is, I mean, amazing job. So they went from here, and then they started the Kiss app with all the content from chapters. It's in just books and audio novels. Again, great iteration, but didn't really scale that much, I would say. But then they started paying attention to short movies and all this entertainment and streaming stuff. So here, if you look, I think this is the events that I mentioned. We have Reelshort. Look, My Enemy Alpha. There you go. It's like all these new. I mean, that's like.
No, My Enemy, My Fated Alpha. No,
My Fated Alpha. There was that as well, but then one sec.
You should have seen the animation of the wolf.
Oh, I saw it. Oh, Jesus Christ!
Like some of the visual effects in this show, it's like the 90s Hercules stuff.
Dude, like, look, you read these articles how like Apple, all these people are paying so much for content, and these guys are like 300k, 300k, go brrr.
Like, no problem. No. Like the thing is, like, look, so the industry is dead because Apple killed everybody. Like, yeah, look at this Mount Everest, fucking. Like, I mean, if this is not like the evidence, like it really didn't kill anything. It's just like, come on, like things change.
It's just harder. That's it.
Things change. Like
you're making a Witcher show, and then suddenly in 5th episode he goes into a car. That's
yeah. They don't care. People don't care. Like,
wake the fuck up. Like, wake the fuck up by now.
I need to see some creators, Matej. I need to see how they're advertising themselves. Enough.
Enough. But
my guess is it will be the most
cringe moments.
Algorithm power hungry fantasy that like is trending the best for them, and just like 20 shorts from the actual episodes.
Yeah. Well, you're absolutely wrong. Anyway, so I wanted to show you like where they started and like how is it going now. It's like the meme basically. So if we go back in time, July 2023, which is basically the time when they started kind of scaling, but let me go actually.
What do you before? What do you think their UA budget is for the entire year? Now they launched in May, so what do you think their UA budget is until end of the year?
End of the year, like you mean
total, like a big number
this year?
Yeah, the whole one for the launch year.
They didn't really launch. Year, man. They
didn't really launch, man. It's just like slow scale.
Exactly. It's like it's not like launch or no launch. It's just
2 years ago.
Yeah, slowly growing.
Okay, so what do you think they spent this year? Like, what do you think the budget is for 2024?
So I think like they're spending like 10 mil a month, probably, like maybe 15 even, because they're making they are making 23 on mobile only a month, and there's web as well.
Margin Matej approved.
I'm sorry?
Margin Matej approved.
Yeah, exactly.
It's cheaper than making a mobile game as well, if you think about it, the content.
Well, but the thing is, like, they have all the content already. Like, that's the biggest part of the equation. Like, we launched Diggy's Adventure at Pixel Federation. The game was live on Facebook Canvas for 5 years. So you have 5 years of content. You put it on mobile, and then suddenly, like, the long-term retention is there, and that's where you make money. So you have all the content already done. You just kind of rewrite the script from interactive stories to actual like short movies and go. I know I was talking to Parag, and he mentioned like these, like all of these were shot in LA, and you paid basically 10K per minute for like creating this, which kind of makes a lot of sense when you mention like 300K per story, or like the whole kind of all the episodes. Anyway, so here we are. It's June.
But man, that is even more money.
I know,
because those are like 60 to 90 of these 1 minute sequences,
I know,
which is
I
like
know. Yeah.
600 to 900
Yeah,
K
yes.
per one show.
Yes, exactly. And man, I've seen OneDrive with all the episodes and all the stories. It's like 5 terabytes of shit. It's like my mind was really blown. So back to this. It was a lot of fun stuff. I don't know.
Oh, I've seen this one.
Of course, you've seen this one.
This is the wolf one.
Yes, exactly. It's
Show me.
faded alpha.
Show me.
It's faded alpha. So look, I put it's
werewolves from Wish.
yes, and you know immediately the game is from China. How? Tell me.
But not yet.
No, you see it from the very beginning. You see it even now. There is the Reelshort watermark in this. You know where is it? Where is this from? Like Kingdom Guard has it. All the Chinese, almost all the Chinese.
So they don't get copied. Right.
Yes,
Mm.
they always have. It's always have this Reelshort app, like Reelshort, whatever else.
Watermark creators, basically.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why don't we do that in
exactly.
the West? Because I guess people don't copy as much here.
Yes, that's part of the reason. Anyway, so like this is like,
They're
but this is
they're coming from the copy lands.
so look. So this is June 2023, which we have like four UA channels: Facebook, TikTok.
But
Last
this was
year,
basically an episode from the Fated Alpha.
that's
it.
exactly the episode. 1 minute 15
Yeah,
seconds.
that's what I said.
Didn't really end. It's kind of ended somewhere, so it kind of misses like 15 seconds or something. Anyway, so
Is there
this
even
time-
a hook? There's no hooks there.
No, there's no hook. This is
Okay.
just, this is the hook basically. Episode 12, Faded to Forbidden Alpha, whatever. Then there is a lot of different text and kind of all these hashtags, which was the case back in the days last year.
Man,
It's
I'm
like it's-
starting to feel like you're gonna age
everything is-
tomorrow to like a grandpa.
Yeah, look, you have Reelshort here. I mean, it's kind of this is great. Like he rejects her. I was like, oh my God, it gave me eye cancer. Like after watching all of this, basically, but still, I can understand. Like I was actually like trying to watch all of this, and then here this.
Okay, at least there's an end
Reelshort.
card.
Yeah, Reelshort. I was like, oh, this is great. Anyway, so back to this because this is just like very beginning. They started scaling June 2023 a little bit because they opened up TikTok in May. There was no TikTok, only Facebook, and you will see like what's happening here. So it's 30-second, 1 minute 15 seconds long videos. It's like regular stuff, like nothing really groundbreaking. All like long form kind of content, which is long form 1 minute, not more, maybe 2 minutes. All different like stories basically. So it's not interesting. Then we go to actually July. Then it's not only
Still last year, 2023. July.
I know, yeah.
Oh.
It's don't worry, yeah, I'll get there. It's a lot of different stuff which I'm gonna show you. So it's now also YouTube ad plugin, Iron Source, and Facebook and TikTok. But now Instagram is the first, like the biggest spender, and with Facebook and then everything else is kind of like on the sidelines. Not even like, yeah, there was a hook. No fucking touch her. What? There you go. all the same stuff. So let's.
Still a year ago?
This is still a year ago.
Yeah, let's go to new shit.
Yes, let's go now to the actual shit, which it's gonna blow your
All
mind.
the UA channels in the world.
It's like all the UA channels you can even
All
think
of
about. All of them. Yeah, like can I buy impressions? How many? All
Yes.
of them. All of them. Yes, all of them.
Impressions,
Please give me
yes.
all.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
Like, give me everything,
Do
basically.
they have
and now,
Bibles?
yes. And now
I kind of want to see that.
it's like it's bullshit labels, man. It's just like it's real short, it's drama, and then you just like scroll, and then that's it. Basically, you can scroll. That's it. It's nothing like you can now like kind of pick different.
I thought they would be picking choices and shit.
Yeah, that's what I think. But here you can just click and watch. Watch now, choose again. Like this is the like. They can do way better in
They can do way
terms of-
better. Come on, guys,
yeah, exactly.
you can do
like
it.
choices and all of these.
Choose
like
like
Those are
Vampire
those are
CEO against the
Mintegral
werewolf.
ads, right? Those are the Mintegral ads.
and
Yeah.
plugin is very much almost the same. But like you see like what changed here, like from basically Facebook, TikTok. Like you would think this is made for TikTok and Facebook and Instagram Reels and all of this. Yes, but how you scale outside of this? Like you need to have this. You need to have all of these fucking UI channels. And how you now like did this? Oh, we can actually check.
Do you normally see people spending on chart boosts? Because for AdMon, they're not really what they used to be.
Not really. I mean, there's a play, but we can. Yeah, this is just like interactive card. You can click. So that's why I think like they have such.
What the fuck is this thing with alphas? Like everything.
Exactly. Yeah.
Second stories about some alphas.
I made like some creatives about alphas as well for the Galatea app. It's like it's crazy. But so I want to show you the real story, like the real deal, which I think is like mind blowing, which is this.
Ooh.
19 and a half minute episode. Or another episode about
as an ad?
As an ad. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck is this? Like, why is it so long? And I mean, I haven't seen this anywhere. And
so they pretty much give people free content.
Like this is what I discussed with.
Yeah.
Exactly. This is just like how you qualify the audience. As soon as people install the app from this, they are hooked and subscribed, and this is just like
watching
money.
13 ads per day.
Exactly. Like this is money immediately. So this is like how we qualify the audience, and then like, okay, well, if you watched like even 8 minutes of this, I wanna know more, I wanna see more, I just wanna download, and then
how does it end? What's the cliffhanger? Go to the end.
Yes. They drink. Oh, of course.
She gets drunk. Blah blah blah.
Oh,
yes,
still one more minute.
It's one more minute. Oh, let's see. Yeah, the classic stuff. There you go. She's drunk.
Like, let's go.
Let's go to yeah. Yes, that's exactly how it ends, and how it actually starts as well. Look.
3 more seconds. Mm-hmm.
There you go.
Okay.
And this is exactly how it started.
Break my heart.
It's exactly like how it started. Look, exactly how it started.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the.
And then the whole thing is just in her mind. Yep.
Yeah, there you go. Then we have 3.5
good cliffhanger.
It's like, man, like it's 3.5, 4 minute long. 11.
You're 100% right. That's so clever.
9. It's like, this is the thing. And it's, like, what it reminds me? Like the long, it's like these days the LinkedIn the hype and bullshit. Like you have the long posts about everything, and then just put it on the on the image. Like
I thought you were gonna say rewarded ads from AppLovin.
almost like that. This is how how you do it this way. Like, and I saw some of the videos on TikTok which had exactly like this content, but then you have actually the TikTok voice, and then some. Here, like after 8 years, my ex became a superstar and asked me to. He's like, "What's the PA? Is the assistant, right? Personal assistant." And that's it.
Oh, I know this one. I saw the trailer.
I'm not sure if that's good or bad. So, but see, like this is it. Like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, like all the long content just to get people hooked. It's mind blowing. It's really mind blowing.
If I was the CEO of Netflix and I saw this, I'd be like,
guys,
you would be bound to your CEO.
What?
You would be bound to your CEO.
Yeah. That's the best one.
Pun intended. Yeah, it's pun intended.
That's really good.
That's a very good one. And then they do the same thing on TikTok as well. Like 13-minute long video. Come on. I mean, my husband hates me, so why won't he let me go? All these. Oh, wait a second. This some money.
Is there a creative under 3 minutes?
There is. Yeah, there is.
Okay.
Oh, this. Oh, yeah. I was watching this. Oh my God, my billionaire flash married husband son is actually my biological son.
Like that was
I
the
don't even
same.
know what that means.
I didn't mean either. I was
What
like,
does
I
that
was,
mean?
No, hidden kid theme. Like they have a category for it, I think.
yeah, hidden kid. They have the birthmark on the neck and all of this.
Yeah.
Let's see. I mean, we can check
Was it-
whatever else.
I mean, it's just a natural step, right? Because
Yeah.
there's a reason why
Pregnancy and babies.
daytime,
That's
Pregnancy and
category.
why daytime soap operas are so prevalent because they're so cheap
Yeah.
to make. Like, yeah.
Well, like, look at this. It's like, hey, pretty lady. They have some crazy banners. And you see also on Uplavin, it's a lot of banners. It's a lot of banners.
Really?
And yeah. Look, it's all about the banners, breaking the ice, like all, like all these. So I think like if we want to grow even more, like the playables are the way to go. And even these, like the interactive stories here, like it makes all
I
the
was like,
sense.
But
really
they know what they're doing,
super-
right?
I know they
Man, but
do
I'm
know.
like super expecting like to see a playable with like choices.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I want to see as well. But
Maybe they're getting such low CPIs they don't need it.
You can't say you don't need a playable. Let's see.
200k downloads a day, man.
Yeah, it's all this. Yeah. Anyway, like I thought like this is very, very interesting, and then it's great to see that they can even improve. And if they improve on this, I don't know like what the fuck is gonna happen. Even yeah, it's crazy.
Guys,
I think like
10 out of 10 for me.
Absolutely.
From reward ads.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
This is just absolutely 10 out of 10. I was like without any question. Like
Yeah,
stays
say
like
8. I can see it on his face.
No, I'm not gonna say it. I thought like what I'm missing here, but yeah, I was like kind of a little bit bummed that there's like not that much fantasy content in it because I guess it's just much more harder to
it's not,
produce.
but no,
from
nobody
It's
what
not
cares
you
about
buy.
that, man. It's just, yeah,
I know, but like, yeah, it's like the auto drain of soft currency on like this fucking like 9. I would say like 9.5. Like they can
9.5, yeah,
still
What does it
still
need to
go.
become a 10? Like, more fantasy? That's subjective. You need to be a bit more objective.
No, I'm not about fantasy. Like I still think like yeah, the live ops part I was missing there.
Yes.
Yeah,
Very
live
good
ops,
point.
Okay.
Add live ops, add placements for the live ops as well. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the cherry on top.
I would say, look, they should also kind of do more of these as their competitor Remia, Read Best Romance. They use a lot of static images with a shit ton of text on this.
And it's cheap to make, right?
That's really cheap to make. And there's like, this is all AI, man. This is all AI. I was looking into this and I love these like long texts.
AI.
Yeah. Have you fucked her? Okay, good. That's a hook right there. It's all AI based, like this is the shit that scales on Facebook. So it's either this or it's the 19-minute long videos. I have to try that, man. I have to try that as well. Oh, this is great.
But I love these stories that we do where like a genre gets completely leveled up like this one.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Man, this was an absolute bombshell.
Yeah.
Wow. Great episode.
And I think, look, if you have some questions, then please let us know, because we are very close to get an interesting guest, maybe two. Let's see how this goes. If it goes well, then there's gonna be a very big surprise at the end of the month. So you should definitely. Well, there should be. We already put it in there.
Felix gonna wear his gold-plated chainmail.
Yeah,
definitely know for that. All right, guys.
So yeah, thank you very much for listening, guys. If you have like any other information on this, please let us know, because it's quite weird. Nobody's talking about it until now. And join our Slack channel where we can discuss all of this. And please comment and also subscribe. It makes a difference.
2 things.
Yes.
Press the hype button. Second thing, see us at Moby Dictum Turkey next week.
Yeah. Thank you much. Bye bye.
Bye.